Good evening, I'm Kate Adams, and for most of us, a pretty chilly and miserable evening here in Baton Rouge. But for fans of Beth Torina's LSU softball Tigers, it was the chance to finally raise the curtain on the 2020 season with the opener against Central Arkansas. The women of LSU football led by Lois Stuckey throwing out the first ceremonial pitch. Tigers head coach Beth Torina wanted to make sure these ladies were properly recognized. LSU fell behind 1-0 in the first inning, but would rally. Bottom of the second, Amanda Doyle smacks a double down the right field line to score a pitch to runner Akaya Times. Then in the third, it's sophomore Georgia Clark with her first career home run, a screaming line drive over the center field wall. Watch this right here, and this crowd definitely likes that sitting in that chilly weather. LSU led 3-1 and would go on to win 3-2 as Shelby Sunseri pitches a complete game. LSU back on the diamond tomorrow night at 6 o'clock when the 11th ranked Tigers take on number 13 Oklahoma State to start the Tiger Classic. Former Lady Tigers basketball star John Kinney in the more comfortable confines of a St. Michael's gym tonight, leading her alma mater. The Lady Warriors are up against a Lee Magnet team that's outscored Broadmoor and Bel Air 91-14 and 60-4 in the last 2 weeks. They were up 33-23 at the half, but broke it up in the third quarter. Diamond Hunter laying off a steal. She had 35 points with 5 minutes to play in the fourth quarter. Then it's Avonia Hatch knocking down the corner three. 42-29, Lady Patriots lead. Still in the third, watch Anaya Lagarde with the ball in transition around the back, Euro step and finish. Pretty impressive. Lee Magnet goes on to win it 81-59. Now, the drama surrounding five-star defensive lineman Jordan Burch from South Carolina is over. Considered to be a probable flip to LSU, it was announced just hours ago that he'll wind up with the Gamecocks after all. Burch did not sign his letter of intent yesterday in what made for an awkward National Signing Day ceremony. Jaguars preferred walk-on Mike Wicker got the biggest ovation at Southern Labs Signing Day ceremony featuring 6 kittens who will carry their careers to the next level. Keon Kaiser will be a boll weevil for the University of Arkansas Monticello. Perhaps the biggest news, though, came from big play receiver Reginald Johnson, who was once committed to the Houston Cougars, now headed to the Cajuns of UL Lafayette, presumably to catch passes from Levi Lewis of Scotlandville. Defensive back Kenyon Andrews is taking his act to Music City as a Tennessee State Tiger. Linebacker Jabbar Triplett will now be a rival of former Kitten Shannon Foreman, picking the Arizona Wildcats of the Pac-12. And Lab lineman Nick Smith is headed to Pineville to play for Louisiana College. Now, speaking of Scotlandville, 9 Sports was there to see 9 Hornets at their ceremony. Hoop star and edge rusher Jonathan Horton had already signed with Virginia in December. Donald Jones is a Lobo after signing with the University of New Mexico in Albuquerque, and Chris Daigle and Spence Thomas have become instant rivals. Daigle signs with Southern SWAC rival Alcorn State, while Thomas stays home to be a Jaguar. Holmes Community College is the landing spot for DeAndre Bell, while Martrell Thomas takes his talent up the East Coast to Morgan State. Sylvester Bolony picks Belhaven in Mississippi, while Darius Williams will attend JUCO at Highland JC in Kansas. Jesse Craig considering Alcorn State or Highland with Williams. 3-star Amy defensive back Darren Branch has been committed to Ole Miss since November, but flipped to Georgia Wednesday. The 6'2", 180-pound corner choosing the Dogs over the Rebels and Miami. Warriors running back Corey McKnight accounted for 80 touchdowns and more than 3,000 rushing yards in his career. He's headed to Hutchinson Community College in Kansas, the same school Saints running back Alvin Kamara attended for 1 season. Kevin Bickman is a strong safety and linebacker, but he won't be going too far from home, signing with Southeastern to play for head coach Frank Selfo. And we'll end things with the LSU Tigers and on the LSU campus with 4-star defensive tackle Jaqueline Roy, who celebrated joining the national champs for the cameras after signing his letter of intent back in December. 3-star offensive guard Rashad Green also signed with Tulane, and offensive lineman Solomon Miles signing for Scott Community College. Stay right here. I'm Kate Adams.